più farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girano.
We try to bring some light where we can on people that you think are acting in your best interest and maybe are not. So you need to not just accept everything that happens around you. You need to ask some questions. And we can agree to disagree on things, but this sounds like a project that could have gone in a different direction. And yet it seems that power and expediency and money and other things were what drove this, as seems to be the truism for many parts of the world. Wherever you are in a place that has something beautiful like this, you want to try what Marlisa tried, to do what she could as a solo person to help preserve or at least make it into something better than what it will be, just a place for more people to get crammed into a limited space. And it can never go back to a historic farm, can it? What else would you say as we wrap up about the Cooper Farm story and where it's going, and something that might be inspiring to somebody who's at the beginning part of a similar kind of project where they feel like you did, I need to try something?
I'd say do it, try. I'd say don't get discouraged and just reach out. Like, that's kind of what I do when I get involved in these things. Google, start reaching out, start calling, start talking, start making notes. One person will refer you to someone else. And get more people. I think if I had been more social media savvy and more like, I was more like a stay-at-home mom kind of mode when this all started. And yeah, just get involved, get people to help you, because it's a big thing and it's a lot for one person. So I think I would recommend more of a group approach. And
grassroots, getting others alongside of you that can see what it could be, because there is strength in numbers.
And it's a lot of work. So if you can do it as a group, I think you'd have more success, and you can delegate things off, and you have different expertise. Like,
if you had control, if Kathy Cooper had said, "Okay, Marlisa, I like you,"
she did like me.
what would this have been? Now,
I think the Land Conservancy would have it. I think it might be a working farm. I think it would be something similar to the Stewart Farm, which is in Surrey, and it's a beautiful tourist spot that people come and go visit and take pictures. I was thinking like an art therapy center. It could have been an education center.
Wellness. There's places in Europe that they're working farms for adults that are mentally challenged, I guess would be the word, and they learn skills like, say, milking or making baskets, or say there was other animals on there, they might make sausages or sell the eggs, whatever. I saw this as providing produce and different things to the community as well, like this community, like local produce, and a very, I think, holistic view.
Yes.
To what you could have done if you'd been in charge.
There's so much that could be done. Or you know what? Just leaving it exactly the way it is, or even letting nature take back over, would be awesome, because we'd have that much more environmental benefits.
Let's just go with a few questions as we wrap up now. I do want to include anything that will be helpful for that one person watching locally or somewhere else to know what it is that's good for you, both not-for-profit, for-profit. What things help you that people should be aware of?
Oh, that helped me be a happy person.
Help you in life.
Help me in life.
Help you with whatever your work, your companies, your whatever you're doing that you want to talk about.
Okay, well, I would like to talk about the not-for-profit.
Okay.
So Lotus Humanitarian Society was founded in 2018, and we're all volunteers, and we mainly minister to the people in the Clearbrook area, the homeless people living and loving in Abbotsford. I think currently there's probably about 500 homeless people in Abbotsford.
Okay.
We're looking for a space.
Okay. What kind of space?
A space that we could maybe set up a kitchen, nothing too big, sort donations. We often we don't have storage, so we rely on other people to store food for us. We rely on other people to store things for us. There's just so many more services we could do if we had an actual space. So
there are people that think of Canada as a big socialism, one step short of communism kind of country that takes care of everybody, and that's not true, is it?
Oh no.
So the government does so much with their programs.
Yes.
There are huge gaps.
Yes.
Hunger and other issues.
Yes.
You are trying to meet those.
Yes.
Of people living in the Clearbrook, Abbotsford area.
Yes.
You would like a space.
We need a space so badly. We have so many services and so many more people we could be helping if we had a space. We have so many people that want to volunteer, and we don't have a space where we can say, okay, come and sort here, or come and cook this, or how about process this, turn it into pickles or whatnot, preserves, because we often get a dump of food, and then what you do with it.
Where does that come from?
It could come from anywhere. The community partners. It could just be coming from a farmer or anyone who knows that we take food, and they'll call us up. We just make a lot of connections by talking to people in the community that we meet, both myself and Joe, the executive director.
Okay.
And then we also have a Facebook page where I post a lot of what we do, so people reach out.
What's the Facebook page?
It's just called Lotus Humanitarian Society.
Lotus Humanitarian. So what's the mission of the mission?
The mission is to help people in need. I do like more of the food part. We do other things like handing out toiletries, tarps, things to make these people's lives a little more comfortable. Because I can tell you it's not a pleasant existence. So that's what we do, but I mainly focus on the food because I'm the food coordinator.
Okay.
And my personal mission is to heal people with food.
Okay.
Because I was diagnosed with lupus last year.
Oh.
And I have used food and working with a naturopath to heal myself. So I thought, and I love food and I love cooking, I always have. So I thought, why not heal these people with foods? So I try to provide a healthy, nutritious, superfood enriched, all free donated to the people living in the Clearbrook area every Saturday.
So you will make this food in your kitchen right now, and then you will take it to places in Clearbrook, like street corners, like somebody's homeless here and you would feed them?
Okay, so what happens is on Thursdays I start doing food recovery, and I drive around to our different community partners and I see what they have for us. Okay. So based on that, that's the fun part. I can say, okay, they might have corn or this or that, and then I create a menu based on what is donated, which is so much fun. And then I take it into my condominium, so I have to lug in probably sometimes, I don't know, 50, 60 pounds of food, right? Like, it's a lot of food. So I lug it in, and then I start prepping and processing it and cooking it, and then Saturday, just about an hour before we serve, because it takes about an hour to package it all up. I package it all up into takeout containers. I load it back into my wagon, it goes back into my van, and then I drive a couple blocks away on Countess Street. We start serving there.
At a picnic table?
No,
or?
On the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk, okay.
On the road, yes.
Okay.
Out of the van.